Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ace. We're here in the D30. I use this plane to grind out the P51H. I heard it's a beast at its BR. But today's on the D30. I used it, and I had some pretty good matches. Today we're going to be showcasing one of the matches. Yeah, let's get to the video.
Follow the light. The light is your guide. I'm controller of planet X.
3-3.
Minute 26, Alpha Charlie, Rumble, acknowledge.
You. Okay, Tom.
Shut you guys up. Yes, breaking it low, Planes 9 o'clock, coming around. What was that? What the hell was that? It went by like we were standing still. No leader to group. Get on the air. Well, about 2 o'clock. What's the order? Box 2.
Monsieur le joueur. Continue. What can you? Number 2, knock it off. Number 1, knock it off. Number 3, knock it off. Reverse your turn. Reference west. I just knocked it off, so.
Good day, ladies and gents. It's Ace Johnson coming back at you with another video. Today we're featuring the P51 D30. This is one of 5 P51s in the American tech tree, and it's a battle rating 5.0, which I think is suitable. However, when you do get an up tier against the B109, G14, G10, K4, or the Ki-84s in the Japanese tech tree, or the British Spitfires, you have to really take some time to evaluate your situation. You have to climb, and you have to know how to use these energy tactics in a way that puts your enemy at a disadvantage, and your plane slotted in on their 6. So the P51 is an excellent energy fighter. It's very good at high-speed turns. It does not rip with its wings. It does not have too much rudder lock past 650 kilometers an hour. There is some, but before that there isn't much rudder lock. The only downfall of the P51 is its climb rate. It's very slow climber. You climb around 235 kilometers an hour without wartime emergency power, but with WEP you can put it in a 20-degree climb, maintain around 245 kilometers an hour. So in this match, I took her to the left and slowly moseyed my way over to the battlefield. Once I hit around 15,000 feet, I usually take her higher, but I got a late spawn in this map, so 15,000 feet was suitable enough. And there's already been some engagements, so I'm just picking here who to fight, who to go after, making sure that I am the highest player in the airspace, which is good. So I'm thinking about helping out my friendly A7M and Spitfire. So I see the LA7 is taken out, so I go after the K4. However, it was a late decision, and I didn't have the angle. I almost went right in front of his guns there. It was very sloppy. So I pulled so high that if he did turn after me, it would lose a lot of his energy. Now I'm in a safe spot, but there is an LA7 here. So if I kept going straight, he could have slotted in on my 6. So instead, I tried to take him out, but he managed to get my friendly Spitfire. And another LA7 is now on my 6. So I'm just trying to use my energy advantage to outrun him. and I am gaining distance on him. Luckily for me, there's a P47, and the P47 distracts him, and I'm able to get back up to altitude. Unfortunately for the P47, there's a Yak 3 on his 6, so let me see what I can do about that. I'm picking my angle of attack here, trying to intercept. He takes out the 47. He's a very good pilot. He stays right outside my gun sight. And the other LA7 is back on my 6. So these two guys are playing very well. They're working in tandem. I notice I have a 51 here, so I stay in his gun sight for a little bit, but he doesn't decide to turn around. So I start banking, trying to stall him out. Since there's someone on him, I go after the LA7 here, and the P51 got him in a low energy state, and I'm able to take advantage. And that's him out of the match. Now that angle was just a little bit too steep. I was almost hitting 700 in that dive. So I pulled out of it, and another enemy joined the battlefield, the LA7. Another LA7. There's a lot of LA7s. It's a very popular plane. Maybe I'll make a video on that plane soon. But I noticed it's only the LA7 and the Yak 3 that's left. So I start caring less about altitude and more about slotting in on his 6. The Yak 3 got taken out, I noticed. So I didn't need to worry about altitude anymore. That's why I just started pulling those high G turns and ditching my energy. In situations like that where there's no other enemies in the battlefield, that's a safe bet. But I wouldn't recommend that if there were other enemies in the battlefield. So that was the match. Hope you guys enjoyed. As you can see, this is the match. I got my P51H. I'm going to be making a video on that soon. Yeah, it's been Ace. You can find me on your 6.